This is Laura Rogers with the League of Women Voters of Portland, and you are watching the Video Voters Guide or listening to our podcast. We are here today to talk with candidates running in the November 5th, 2024 general election. We are grateful for the support of the Carol and Velma Sailing Foundation, the League of Women Voters of Portland Education Fund, the WISP Foundation, and our media partner, Metro East Community Media. With me is Mr. Michael O'Callaghan, running for Mayor, City of Portland. Welcome, Mr. O'Callaghan.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself and why you are running for this office.
Well, I have a varied history. I've done a lot of things. You can go on my website, mayormikeoc.com, and see those. I got about 12 of them. One of the things I did, started a free food program with a bicycle and a trailer, and we ended up giving away about 17 million pounds of food with 82 volunteers on a zero budget. And we only had one rule: you miss once, you're dropped. So we had 3 turnovers a year. So organizationally, I think that was pretty significant. There are a lot of things on there, but another reason why I'm running for mayor is because I have a lot of ideas that I think are valid. I have 6 housing ideas. My looking through the candidacy, there's not too many people with ideas. And so I think that we can have immediate housing impact by letting people rent out their garages. It's pretty easy to do, doesn't cost any money. You certainly have to put conditions on it. Another thing we can do is we can convert office spaces into housing, alternative housing. Give 20% discount to people that are students or people that work downtown or artists. We can revitalize downtown. I've got a lot of ideas, so thanks for asking.
What are the most important factors in the mayor's development of a budget?
Well, deep diving. Okay, there's some budget issues. One budget issue that's not being talked about is that all these big office buildings downtown that are not being used are significantly overassessed. So the income off of those is going to get reduced. So we have to do a few things. Ted said that the budget was kind of a mess. And so my deal is I want to look into it. I'm a very creative person and I want to hire somebody to teach me. So, it's the biggest thing to do is the budget. So you got to get into it and see what's going on first and then make recommendations about it.
In hiring Portland's first city administrator, what would be your priorities in terms of experience, expertise, and working styles for that position?
Well, first of all, I'm not really hiring them. I'm making a recommendation to the other commissioners. So, it's kind of their ballpark. But something I'd look for is, are they family? Okay, do they have children? What kind of academic history? What kind of real world history? And basically what I look for in humans is the ability to get along. And something I look for as an extra bonus is a sense of humor.
You are listening to the Video Voters Guide interview and podcast of Michael O'Callaghan, who is running for mayor for City of Portland. Which, if any, strategies described in the draft 2024 Portland Housing Production Strategy would you support? Please explain.
Well, my thing in short is that I support any process that's ongoing. But with my housing proposals, I would guess that the expenditure of these funds wouldn't be needed. But I would have to look into that. And look, I'm just a person who breaks tie votes. And my job is to find consensus among all the 12 commissioners so that we can move an agenda forward. And I don't know how that's going to work, but that's my job.
Which Police Accountability Commission recommended features of the new accountability system currently under development would you support?
Well, I read it all and I don't have any issue with any of the recommendations. I think it's a good thing that public service employees are, disclosing all details in the process. And I've had interreactions with the Police Conduct Commission that were not satisfactory. And I would hope that this process would create a more responsible police department.
What Portland City Charter changes, if any, would you support concerning the office of mayor? Why and when?
Well, I don't see any changes necessary right now. Of course, you have to see how the system works. But if we can create a majority of the people that want to advance a particular agenda, then we won't need necessarily any changes. But one of my questions is, who sets the agenda?
What skills, experience, and interests make you the best candidate for this position?
Well, I have had 37 different means of income. Okay, so I've varied experiences, quite a life path, and a lot of it is around litigation too. I won in the Ninth Circuit Court when they declared Portland's camping ordinance unconstitutional. And now I'm in federal court, and we're having arguments about due process. And it looks like the court will declare Portland's camping ordinance unconstitutional on the basis of due process. I've got a lot of experience, and the ideas is what's cool, man. Portland people polling, in which you call in and you register or email, whatever, and we get all these people and they give us ideas. We have a board that takes the ideas and advances them, puts them up for e-signature. Once it gets enough signatures, then it goes for a polling, where you can vote 1 for yes, 2 for no, and 3 for I want to make it happen. So if it passes by 65% or more, then a meeting is called and all the people who push number 3 are assembled, and it's their job from there on. It gives people a platform to advocate popular ideas to their government. It evolutionizes democracy. I think that's pretty significant.
This concludes our video voters guide and podcast interview of the League of Women Voters of Portland of Mr. Michael O'Callaghan, running for mayor, City of Portland. Election Day is Tuesday, November 5th. Be sure to inform yourself about the candidates and exercise your right to vote. Thank you for your interest.